What's up, viewers? I'm Drake Bates, and if you're just tuning into the channel for the first time, this is my weekly update. I am currently doing an 8-week cycle of SARMs, that's RAD-140 with YK-11, or it will soon be YK-11, and I just finished my second week here with the RAD-140, which means that going into the following week, I will be starting a dose of YK-11 for the remaining 6 weeks of this total 8-week cycle. I'm going to start with 10 milligrams a week of YK-11 and then do that for a week and then increase the dosage to 15 and do that for the remaining 5 weeks of this 8-week total transformation. It's rather difficult to objectively measure the progress that I've made so far, given that more than half of the first week I wasn't even able to get into a gym because we were still under lockdown measures, and so I was only working out at home with the stuff that I had. And then at the end of the first week, I managed to get a membership for the gym. Now for the second week, it's just been stupid busy. I've had chores and I've had errands to run and I've had the job that I'm working at the moment and I've had to do cleaning in the house and laundry, and all of this stuff just took up my time. So I was only able to get to the gym once during the second week. And I did one home workout using the equipment at home. And in spite of not being able to go to the gym and work out as much as I would like, which would hopefully be every other day, and do that consistently, I have definitely noticed a significant improvement in the strength that I have. I have some plastic weights at home with this barbell, and I put the maximum amount of weight that can go on the barbell, and I was already maxing out at that. Because the weights are plastic and not steel, they don't weigh a lot, and there's no way to physically fit any more weight onto this, which means when it comes to the home workouts going forward, I'm not going to be able to really get in that, strenuous workout with heavy weights because it's starting to become exceedingly light for me. I have noticed the development in my chest area. It's starting to fill out quite a bit, which is really nice because I had mentioned that was one of my goals, was to kind of fill out the flat chest that I had. Sorry about that, I just had to move location. Somebody in the park behind me brought their little girl or whatever to the swing set, and I get very self-conscious when I'm filming in public, especially about the things that I discuss, and I'm not really comfortable talking about drugs if there's little children that are potentially within earshot. This channel should be for adults only, and none of the stuff that I discuss on this channel is at all medical advice. This is just strictly entertainment and informational purposes only. Now, as I was saying, my chest area is starting to fill out quite a bit more. It's not large enough that I could do the pec bounce maneuver that is quite common with people that have a lot of chest muscle. My weight has increased about 5 pounds in total on the scale. I was about 134, 133 or 2 on average, and I'm kind of pushing 140 at this point. I wonder how much of that is water weight that's being retained in the body, how much of it is excess fat that I've gained, as well as the muscle that I have also gained. Real quick, I wanted to interrupt this video to let you know that as a subscriber of this channel, I'm going to be doing a raffle giveaway over the next 8 weeks. And the way that you enter this giveaway is by liking the video and leaving a comment and subscribing to the channel. And I will be picking one random person who will receive a flag like the one that's hanging up behind me here. I have an additional one printed, and it is a misprint because the word tread is unfortunately spelled incorrectly, but this is based on the Gadsden flag. This is my reimagined version of it with a much more muscular snake man, as you can see. And if you would like to get a copy of this flag, there's going to be a link in the description below where you can order it on Redbubble. You can also get it on different t-shirts and whatnot, and those are available for purchase as well. But if you would like to win one, the way that you do that is by subscribing to the channel and leaving a comment on any one of my videos that I make over the next 8 weeks. And I'm going to be taking a spreadsheet list of everyone who does this, and I'm going to be entering them into a random whatever number name picker, and one person is going to win a copy of this flag. And this is actually considered the medium-sized flag. The flag that I have to send you is actually the large flag. When I am complete with my 8-week SARMs transformation, I'm going to be making a video announcing who the winner will be, and I'll be getting in contact with them. And then they'll give me their personal information and their address so that I can ship it out to them. I'm going to cover the cost of shipping and everything. You don't have to pay a dime. The only thing you have to do is like, share, and subscribe. Now, I'm going into the beginning of my 3rd week here, and so far I haven't noticed any side effects at all. And I'm going to say so far, because this is only 2 weeks into a total 8-week cycle. There's still lots of room for, you know, weird things to happen. When I did my test 400 with Decadur Bolin cycle, I noticed that in my 2nd and 3rd week was when a lot of the side effects started coming into play, especially the sweating, like profuse amounts of sweating. I would be sitting in my basement suite and there would just be sweat pouring off my face. It was just like a waterfall. I would wake up in the middle of the night and my bed was soaking wet. Not because I had wet myself or anything like that, but because I had literally sweat that much that it had just completely soaked my bed. And so those are the side effects that you can expect from a bit more harsher chemicals, you know, more anabolic type steroids, the ones that you actually inject directly into the muscle. But right now I'm only doing SARMs, which, although they're marketed as, you know, steroids lesser brother that has, you know, all of the benefits but none of the side effects, there are definitely side effects to this, and I'm going to report them as they come. One of the side effects that I have noticed so far, and I don't think anybody has really noticed or reported this side effect. I don't really say that it's good or bad necessarily. It's just something that I noticed, which is that my sweat smells different. And I'm not really sure how to describe it, because I don't really know how to describe how my sweat usually smells. But most people, you know, they have a scent, and, you know, if you sweat a lot, you can usually smell yourself. Now me, I'm pretty nose blind, so by the time that I can smell myself, usually other people can really smell me, and like it's really bad to be around me when it gets to that point. But for whatever reason, the sweat scent that I have, just, it seems different somehow, and I don't know how to describe it. And I just wonder if that's part of, you know, maybe taking the SARMs maybe caused that. Other than that, you know, definitely putting on a bit of muscle here, both arms, the muscle like that. Going into this next week, I'm going to try and make a concerted effort to get to the gym, you know, on a more regular basis and train specific areas, you know, so do the leg days properly, and then do the chest and upper arms properly, and then maybe do one day where I just focus heavily on the abs area and just go from there. That's about all I have for this week's update, and you can subscribe to the channel so that way you can get next week's update and so on and so forth from there. But for now, I'm just going to leave you with a montage of footage that I've recorded over the past week.